Hello friends, now we are doing traditional grammar and the critics, what do they say about traditional grammar? You can see the American structural linguistics, the linguist Leonard Bloomfield, then you have Frank Palmer, Christopher Fries, you also have David Crystal, yes, gigantic figures in linguistics. Grammarians, so to say, and others like who are the other people who were quarreling with the traditional grammar? You remember, no? H.A. Gleason, yes. So these are the people who are quarreling with the traditional grammar. We saw the revolt, 1930s, and traditional grammar. All the traditional other activities in grammar, right from Plato to say 1913, that is still. The Christopher Fries published the structure of English. So there began the descriptivism. Up to that it was prescriptivism or normative grammar. That is laying down rules like 10 commandments. Do not do this, do not do that. Don't, when the subject is singular, you must, in the adversion singular, you must use S at the end of the sentence. Otherwise, it's a big, terrible fault. So it's a mortal sin like that. So people used to frighten us like this. Composition books used to be, you'll find just only cross into marks that do in red ink, and then GR for grammar correction, SP for spelling correction. So they will be writing like this, no? SP and GR, etc. Okay. So now, and we saw that. Why did these people quarrel? That's another thing. There were half a dozen reasons for that. First we saw Latinate fallacy, that is modeled on Latin grammar. That was their problem. English grammar was modeled on Latin grammar. Frank Palmer is it. English grammar is always Latin grammar. All the way, this is Latin grammar. And then secondly we saw logical grammar, that is double negative and so on. And we found that Chaucer and such great people, Chaucer, Shakespeare, they used to double, triple negative, any number of negatives. What is that? Yeah. And then the third we saw, that is conservatism, or that is always harping on the old forms. See, going back to the old forms. An example is of whom, isn't it? Still we are keeping that. Whom did you speak to? That is. And final propositions and things like that. These are Latin usage, final proposition. Dryden was against it, and then we saw that Churchill, he made fun of this nowadays. And then we saw that is first, second, third, fourth is what we call, too much importance to written language, written and literary language. For example, if somebody asks you, then say in Cockney English, you can see now, that is London colloquial English, you will find I'm coming, you say. So then I went along, yes. I'm gone along. See? That is very often it is found, people say, I eating mango. So what is that? You can understand it as long as you can understand, but I am not supporting that, understand. Then you have got special uses like little girl's room. So somebody asks you, please show me the little girl's room. Then, will you please direct me to the little girl's room? Then what will you say? Oh, there are no little girls here. This is college. Only senior persons are studying this. What is the meaning of little girl? Closet. That's all. It's the bathroom. That's the meaning. So if you don't know this kind of things, whatever you say, they will not understand. So Latinate, logical, conservative, too much importance to written, and fifth is word-based grammar. Word itself defies any definition. You don't know what is the definition of word. Because say minimum free form. The other day I told you that they are morphemes today. Grammars are now based on morphemes, right? And the sixth one is that is the traditional grammars use technical words, many technical terms, and these technical terms, you see, technical. That means like noun, classification of parts of speech. For classifying the parts of speech, they use technical words. So like noun. What is noun? This is classification given by the Greek grammarians. This say Plato and Aristotle, and in 100 BC. 100 BC, yes. 100 BCE, BCE means before Common Era, Dionysius Thrax. This was the first grammar, so to say. Before that, there are discussions and debates and discussions. See that? But here, the first grammar, the word you can say text, a grammar text you can say. That was by Dionysius Thrax, the Greek. So it was in that book, you will find this classification. Noun, then we have got verb, adjective, adverb. So you remember, no? Adverb, pronoun, preposition, conjunction, then interjection. So these are different parts of speech, classification. Parts of speech. When you take a sentence, you will find few of them there. Like this. Parts of, this classification was really given by Dionysius Thrax. Although hints and also you can say debates, etc., discussions were there already in Greece, say Plato and Aristotle and other grammarians, the Stoic grammarians, etc. So then, these are technical terms, and they say this, that, and these terms are used in English grammar. Especially, there is a traditionalist whom all these people attack. I don't know why he should attack, because at the end of the discussion you will find that Otto Espersen, the Danish grammarian, he sums up like this. He says, whatever it is, you may be finding fault with this kind of classification and so on, but still, for centuries we have been using this. And millions of people, so to say, learn English by going through or by the help of this traditional grammar and grammarians. Traditionalists came to the peak with Dr. Johnson and the Bishop Loth in 1755 and 1757, isn't it? These were the days. Yes. Yeah. So there you are. Now this is about the classification. Classification, they say, this is Nesfield classification. Nesfield also agree, he uses this class, Nesfield. It's a normative grammarian or a prescriptive grammarian, prescribing rules, like Ten Commandments. Nesfield. So it is almost all these definitions are notional. Notional means meaning-based. Meaning-based. And they take the traditionalists take one by one and they attack. Let's see how. Now, the traditional definition is a word used for name, naming something. This is the definition, traditional definition. Naming something, and something is something described further explained. That is person, thing, direction, action. See then, person, thing, action, matter. Different things that you name. But then these people who attack the traditionalists, they ask, what about up? Can you say this is the name of a direction? Up. Can you say this is the name of a direction? Or there's a run. Can you say this is the name of an action? In words like home run. Home run. How can you say? There are many words like this, but we are taking one or two. This is what they are asking. This is run. Can you say home run is an action there? Run is an action there? A thing is a, what about goodness? Is goodness a thing? So, fatherhood, is it fatherhood, childhood a thing? They are asking. So, the traditional definition of noun is incomplete. or you can say leaky, or you can say faulty. Any of these words you can use. Now let's see the verb. Verb traditional definition is a word that says something about something else. A word that says something about something else. Then the structuralists they ask you this question. See, all the words say something about something else. Then how can you say that verb is that? Listen to that. Verb. So as I ask questions like this, what about good? It tells you something about something else. So all adjectives you can say. So that is also fault. Okay. Now comes adjective. Adjective is, it qualifies a noun. Qualifies. Simple. Describing words we say these days. Then they ask this question. So what do you say about his pen? If you say his pen, can you say this is adjective? Or you say Ashok's pen? Ashok's book. Can you say this is an adjective? What is it? The structuralists tirade against the traditionalists. Yeah. Then adverb. Adverb is a rag bag or a dustbin. This is a dustbin. The traditional classification is a rag bag or a dustbin. They say, see, you say quickly is an adjective. Okay. Quickly, that is an adjective. Very, that is also an adjective. You can say he runs quickly. That's okay, isn't it? But can you say he runs very? Can you say? That's an impossible sentence. Again, faulty. Okay. And you can pronoun. A noun used instead of a noun. Instead of a noun. The structuralists give sentences like this. Ashok came. Ashok came. A man came. A man came. He came. Someone came, sorry. Someone came. Can you say? Someone, a man, sorry. A man, someone are used instead of. You can use it instead of Ashok. Sentence will be perfect alright. But then, can you say this is pronoun? You cannot say. Okay. Then you have got conjunction and interjections. I am not concerned much about that, I think. Yeah. These are the words that they take one by one and they attack the traditionalists. Again, we have got sentence. What is the definition of a sentence? Sentence is a group of words that gives complete thought. A complete thought. A group that gives you complete thought. What about cabbage, tomato? It's not a sentence, but it is complete thought. Not one or two, one thought, but many. If it rains, we will play outside. So there are two thoughts there. Of course, we can argue there are two sentences. But what about cabbage? What? Oh, there you go. So this is how they continue. The tirade continues. I think that you are following and you have taken down examples, enough examples now. Yes. Now comes subject and object. Subject. Subject is the actor. This is the actor. And the object is the sufferer. Sufferer. Somebody is suffering here. See? Actor and sufferer. Sentence is like this. It rains. What is the subject? Who is suffering? Yeah. Who is acting? Who is suffering? Nobody is acting, nobody is suffering. So how can you say what is the subject there? Right? Or you have a sentence like this. The cat suffered much. Suffered much. So, cat is acting. Is the cat an actor here? No. So this is again, this is about number. Number, traditional definition is more than one. More than one. Gender is equated with the sex. And tense is time. That is a traditional definition. As we proceed, we will see that these definitions, they don't stand the scrutiny of the structuralist. So, number for example, if someone comes, ask them to sit outside. Someone is singular, but you are using the plural pronoun. So, ask them. Understand? Yeah. What about a child? Is it masculine or feminine? Additional words are there. You can either say this masculine or feminine. Child. Understand? Tense. Time is only one aspect of it. Time is only one aspect of it. There's many other things connected with the tense. Form, structure, etc. So, I think that I have covered the entire classification of traditional grammar. So, that was taught. I am, in fact, I am a beneficiary of this traditional grammar. I had a great, wonderful teacher, Mr. K.M. John, in school. That he taught us grammar in such a way, even if we die, the grammar will still remain with us. That way. Such a sincere, great, wonderful teacher. Yeah. So there you go. That is about traditional grammar and attack on the traditional grammar. Now, what happens here is, to some extent what they say is correct. Because traditional grammars define sentence again as a string of elements. Linear structure. But structuralists, they're layer. I agree that certain structures, you can see structures like John is eager to please. John is easy to please. Now, structurally, they look alike. Same. Isn't it? Structurally, they are same. Homonymity of structure, this. But you can see difference is there. It says John is eager to please someone. It is easy to please John. Now this, by parsing and analysis and so on, you cannot find out. Yeah, that's again another area where the structuralists attack the traditionalists. The traditional tool for analysis, syntax, analysis, studying syntax, analysis or parsing, is not enough. That's what it is. Just now I showed you now. John is easy to please, John is eager. Homonymity of structure, what will it is? Or if I say like this, flying planes can be dangerous if you do it yourself. A sentence like this. You apply parsing technique or analysis, but you cannot find out the. You will say like this. Flying planes can be dangerous. Main clause. Then, if you do it yourself, is conditional clause. But what about the meaning? Here the meaning is flying planes can be dangerous. Flying planes can be dangerous. So you need the structuralist tools like IC analysis, immediate constituent analysis. So what they say is to some extent correct. But of course, when we come to the conclusion, I think it's better to support Otto S. Person when he says that traditional concepts, they have some problem. But if you give examples, that's what he says. If you give plenty of examples, it can be easily solved. These problems can be solved. That's what he says. So eminent, essentials. If we can get a copy of the essentials written by Essentials of Grammar, written by Otto S. Person, that will be a treasure for you, teachers as well as students. Because it is neither, the whole thing is, you cannot say it is written in the traditionalist way or in the descriptivist way, or you cannot say that it is structuralist, but you have got common sense, what is it? It's a common sense way of approaching English grammar. I think that we have done justice to this traditional grammar, and why traditional grammar is, why was there a revolt against traditional grammar, and you can also see that afterwards, after the revolt, you have got one, structuralism, and second, transformational, TG, transformational generative, that is inaugurated by Noam Chomsky. His publication of a monograph in 1957, Syntactic Structures. Syntactic structures. That is in 1957, a revolution. There's another revolution. Yes. As you can see, when you take your IC analysis also has got the immediate constitutive analysis, also has got many defects, you will find. Just as this is traditionalist attack, structuralist attack, traditionalist, there are people who are ready to attack the structuralist also. But of course, this is a revolution. This specific syntactic structures by Noam Chomsky. Noam Chomsky. Oh, this is a very famous name. I think it's clear. Very famous name in study of English grammar. Yes. So, I think that with this introduction to traditional grammar, why traditional grammar is attacked, what are the moments in grammar, etc. I think we will wind up for the day. You got some information about this, So you should see, on the one side you have got Nesfield and Renan Martin and people like that. Even Aristotle, Plato, and the other grammarians, Dr. Johnson and Bishop Lord. On the other side you have got Bloomfield, Gleason, Frank Palmer, Christopher Price, then Gleason, I told you, Mark Lester, Sandwood, A.S. Sandwood. So these are people who have lined up on the other side. This side you have got the traditionalists, now this side you have got this. So the structuralists said that this classification is wrong. And they say, they give you a kind of what you must say, a substitute. And that is, you might have come across this. Paradigmatic classes and the syntagmatic classes, isn't it? Syntagmatic classes. Paradigmatic and syntagmatic classes. And what are these, paradigmatic classes mean? Related words, set of related words. For example, you have got I, my, mine, myself, I, me, isn't it? I, me, mine. So this is called a paradigmatic class. Means related, a set of related words. That is vertical relationship. And syntactic classes means horizontal relationship, means positional. In this case, see, he came early. He came late. He came at noon. He came at night. Now this is a syntagmatic because the relationship is here, isn't it? In the position. In this position they are related. So they are syntagmatic clauses. The other one is vertical relation. So this is not vertical, this is positional. In this position in the sentence, this can be substituted. That is syntagmatic. A simple definition of that, a simple explanation of that is this. And you will see more of this when we come to structuralism. Okay? I think that you are satisfied with my exposition of traditional grammar. I have done it in 3 parts. First, explained the traditional grammar. Secondly, the revolt and the reasons for revolt. First one, I told you about this arche diagram and so on. Then reasons for half a dozen reasons for revolt. Latin, logic, conservatism, importance to literary language or spoken language, word-based grammar, and finally classification of these terms, parts of speech. Then we come to a conclusion. I think it's all right. I hope you have followed me and you have enjoyed my class. In that case, you should tell your friends also. And plus, you must also subscribe. Understand? If you want more videos on other subjects like cultural studies, modern criticism, modern and ancient, English grammar, and modern poetry, lectures on modern poetry, and linguistics. So I completed phonetics, then phonology and morphology. Now we are coming to this. You can log on to this site, English for me.in. So this is a site where you get all my lectures. Understand? My lectures on many topics like this. And if you subscribe, one of the advantages is that you won't miss an update. Almost every day I am uploading a lecture. Understand? Okay? See you. Bye. Have a nice time. Enjoy yourself.